These have specialisms elsewhere. Ever so much likes Hexham and Sedgefield. Old Salt loves Musselburgh. Damien's Dilemma's never won here before. Ballycrystal Court won at Market Raisin last time, and I only mention him because I thought he was value for a little bit more than that, just idling in the closing stages. So he would be my idea, Ballycrystal Court, of the winner here. All at the post, and Exit to Where is the 9-2 favourite. Yeah, thanks ever so much, Gordon. Really competitive feel to this race. I think I side with Danry with Ballycrystal Court. I thought there's more to come from him. We'll see. Starters ready now. Coming forward. Start right in front of the stands here. And they're off and racing. So jumping away, and Damien's Dilemma to the far side running rail. Secures an early lead, but a few of them want to go on early here. Bravos is there, and Done for Good also, with Sebastian Beach not far away from them. And on the outside, Exit to Where, who rather slipped into that fence. Exit to Where, but got away with it as they now race on towards the far side of the track. Zolfo is the early back marker, but about to turn left-handed now, with Damien's Dilemma leading up. From in second place, Sebastian Beach. The pace looks strong here as they turn into the back straight. Bravos is third. Fourth place, Exit to Where. Just in behind those, Brother Scott takes off in fifth place at this first fence down the back. Brother Scott followed by the veteran Alderbrook Lad. After him is Done for Good, and a small break to Ballycrystal Court next. Just in behind him is Old Salt, and on the wide outside, Ever So Much keeping his own company at this early stage. Racing to the next fence, Zolfo is well out of his ground, and Apache Pilot is the back marker and was under a little bit of pressure before that fence. Zolfo now drops back to last place. On they go then towards the next little turn, and now moving towards fence number 5 of the 16 all told. The leader, Damien's Dilemma, leads by a length to Sebastian Beach in second place. Brother Scott's in third. And in fourth place is Bravos, just ahead of Exit to Where. They're the 5 then leaders over the next fence from Alderbrook Lad, who's over it next. After Alderbrook Lad, a small break to Ever So Much. And then Done for Good. Done for Good has got Apache Pilot on the wide outside as they clear away from the next plain fence, where Ballycrystal Court was a little bit untidy next to Old Salt and Apache Pilot. And Zolfo well and truly switched off. Brian Hughes maybe just sensing this pace has been very strong throughout and is in no hurry early on Zolfo. So they turn back into the home straight in this Harper-Gow family supporting Alzheimer's Scotland handicap chase. Next fence up then, number 7. Sebastian Beach to the outside, trying to apply some more pressure to Damien's Dilemma. The two of them still stride for stride with the advantage ahead of Brother Scott and Bravos, and then Exit to Where. And after these 5, there's still a gap back to Ever So Much, who is right there on the outside of Alderbrook Lad, taking the next fence. Small mistake there from Done for Good, who's just coming under a little bit of pressure. Apache Pilot still amongst that chasing group. Old Salt nudged along. Zolfo still last, a circuit to go. Much yet can happen. A look round from Jason Dixon aboard Sebastian Beach. He still sees that right with him is Damien's Dilemma, who's been the leader throughout. And they turn now towards plain fence number 9. In third place is Brother Scott. He jumped well, the old-timer. Brother Scott landed ahead of Bravos. And still in fifth place is Exit to Where. No one yet making a move from the chasing group, with Ever So Much next alongside Done For Good. Done For Good still being followed by Alderbrook Lad, and then Ballycrystal Court. With that one is Old Salt, struggling a bit, Apache Pilot, and Zolfo is still in last place as they turn down the back straight for the final time. Next fence coming up here. Damien's Dilemma was in a bit close, but he got away with it. And now on the outside, Sebastian Beach tries to press on. The two of them in the air at the neck. Sebastian Beach not very high at that particular fence. Apache Pilot made a bad mistake when right at the back end of the field. Still right on their tails is Brother Scott, the old-timer, big price runner. He's running well here tonight. Just between him and the leader there was Exit to Where, who jumped up quite stylishly with a good jump. Alderbrook Lads in 5th place. In 6th place is Bravos. And then comes Old Salt. They rake the run towards 4 out now. They're followed by Done For Good, and after Done For Good is Ballycrystal Court, Ever So Much with Zolfo, both with a lot of running to do from there. They make their way then towards this next fence. It is Sebastian Beach over safely. Sebastian Beach, the leader. Pressed now by Exit to Where, the familiar Ray Addison green colours, moving up to challenge now as they come to the third last. The two of them were in the air together. In third, Damien's Dilemma. Alderbrook Lad plugging on into 4th place now. He's followed by Bravos. Sebastian Beach, the leader. Under pressure, Exit to Where. They've opened up now from Damien's Dilemma and Alderbrook Lad. Still watching for any finishes from off the pace. Well, Old Salt's making 1 or 2 little bits of progress. Zolfo towards the outside, passing 1 or 2, but still much more required. That was the second last fence. Sebastian Beach, the raider from Gloucestershire, trained there by Ben Pauling. Out in front from Exit to Where in second. He's being followed then by Damien's Dilemma, then Alderbrook Lad. Ever So Much is tailed off and stopping. Looks like pulling up. Zolfo's run was very short-lived. Sebastian Beach over the last. A mistake and gone. Exit to Where. Ryder had no chance, leaving Damien's Dilemma in second. Then Alderbrook Lad. Old Salt still running on. Sebastian Beach and Jason Dixon. It's a good performance, this, because he was right up there throughout. A strongly run race. Carries a big weight to victory for Ben Pauling. Sebastian Beach the winner. Damien's Dilemma second. Old Salt came next. Then Done For Good and the veteran Alderbrook Lad. One or 2 little bits of progress. Zolfo towards the outside, passing 1 or 2, but still much more required. That was the second last fence. Sebastian Beach, the raider from Gloucestershire, trained there by Ben Pauling. Out in front from Exit to Where in second. He's being followed then by Damien's Dilemma, then Alderbrook Lad. Ever So Much is tailed off and stopping. Looks like pulling up. Zolfo's run was very short-lived. Sebastian Beach over the last. A mistake and gone. Exit to Where. Ryder had no chance, leaving Damien's Dilemma in second. Then Alderbrook Lad. Old Salt still running on. Sebastian Beach and Jason Dixon. It's a good performance, this, because he was right up there throughout. A strongly run race. Carries a big weight to victory for Ben Pauling. Sebastian Beach the winner. Damien's Dilemma second. Old Salt came next. Then Done For Good. And the Old Salt's making 1 or 2 little bits of progress. Zolfo towards the outside. Passing 1 or 2, but still much more required. That was the second last fence. Sebastian Beach, the raider from Gloucestershire, trained there by Ben Pauling. Out in front from Exit to Where in second. He's being followed then by Damien's Dilemma, then Alderbrook Lad. Ever So Much is tailed off and stopping. Looks like pulling up. Zolfo's run was very short-lived. Sebastian Beach over the last. A mistake and gone. Exit to Where. Ryder had no chance, leaving Damien's Dilemma in second. Then Alderbrook Lad. Old Salt still running on. Sebastian Beach and Jason Dixon. It's a good performance, this, because he was right up there throughout. A strongly run race. Carries a big weight to victory for Ben Pauling. Sebastian